Everybody speaks of Barack Obama. So do I. I am working towards his election. I see in him hope. I see in him promise. But I'm no fool. The enemy does not sleep. And the enemy comes at you from places you least suspect. There are those in your midst, even some black ministers, who say they speak to us and our truth, when they in fact carry the Judas stamp. I am no fool. Our beloved Barack Obama is in this fray, and the poor boy does not yet know what's coming at him. But we must serve him. We must be at his back. When he is in doubt, we must give him clarity. When he is in fear, we must give him courage. And when he faces the enemy must know that he has a mighty armada behind him. A lot of people say John Kennedy made history. And I say I beg to differ with you. History made John Kennedy. But he did what he needed to do, and it was the right thing. Because we existed. Right. Because there was a peace movement of such awesome power, it could not be dismissed. There was a black movement of such awesome power, it could not be dismissed. And when those two coalesced, we were invincible. And we need to do the same thing again. We need to get on. How cunning is the enemy? Very cunning. Let me tell you how cunning the enemy is from my perspective.
Come on, man.
There is in the national discourse a debate going on about a black minister from Chicago who dared use his pulpit to preach righteous indignation against oppression. And they hastened to reveal him and to defile him. And they have turned us one against the other on the issue of whether or not what Reverend Wright said is to the best interest of the nation and the best interest of his people, or to the worst. And I say to those who have chosen to make that arbitration, I first of all reject your arrogance to tell me who I should be listening to and not listening to. And when I find anybody, particularly a person who stands in the church and on a pulpit and is ready to scream out loud at the top of his voice that injustice must be stopped, that injustice must be crushed, and that we must seize the opportunity to do so, and that we can no longer whitewash what America does. We have to reveal what America does. America is an oppressive state. It oppresses its people. Look at the schools. Look at the unemployment. Look at the stealing that goes on everywhere. Look at the homeland security and the new laws that have suspended our rights as citizens. Look at the laws that are being imposed upon us. Then leap on over to Iraq and take a look at what we're doing there in our imperial quest. Reverend Wright speaks for me.
Amen.
racist. He's not anti-Semitic. He's just bloody angry. And the problem with the pulpits of America is that most of them have not yet witnessed the beauty and the experience of rage and anger in the righteous sense.
Yes, sir.
Our preachers need to have more backbone. Our congressmen have to reveal more cunning and courage. And if we just examine the deeper truth of what is going on, we'll find out that we have more at our disposal to work with than we ever really understood, and we can make a difference. I'd like to thank Congressman Cohen for extending the invitation for me to come here. I will presume to tell you how to vote. And I must tell you, for the longest time I've had not much interest. Mississippi, Tennessee holds some bitter memories, and it takes time to get over that.
All right.
But you can see that there's a citizenry here that's making a grand effort. I will not presume to tell you how to vote, but I will say this to you. Justice knows no race.
Yes, sir.
Truth knows no race. Moral commitment knows no race.
Yes, sir.
When it becomes your turn to look at the slate of candidates who are running, do not be blinded by those who would rally you in the name of race. You might be getting another Condoleezza Rice. You might be getting another cunning liar. Secretary Powell, be careful what you do in the name of race. Do not be mindless about race, but be careful how you apply it.
Yes, sir.
And just take a look at how your congressman has voted. Look at his record. Look at what he has said as a member of John Congress's committee. Place that against all other records that come into the fray. And I know one thing. If you do that, I'll be back to celebrate the victory of your next Congressman.